Guys, you've been lied to about meal timing. Eating every 2 to 3 hours to boost your metabolism and speed up fat loss is one of the biggest nutrition myths out there. And still, it will not die. Thanks, IFBB pros. Appreciate it. So in this video, I'm going to show you what actually matters if you want to get lean and build an aesthetic physique. So where did this dumb shit come from, right? So this idea came from early research that showed digestion burns calories, which it does. And we call this the thermic effect of food. Then bodybuilding culture, love that stuff. It came along and bastardized the whole thing. It took that research as frequent eating keeps the metabolism elevated for fat loss. Basically, the concept got oversimplified into the belief that eating more often increases calorie burn. Now, yes, the thermic effect of food is the energy that your body uses to digest and process what you eat. Basically, every time you eat, you burn calories. But here's the key, guys. It's based on total calories. And it's not based on meal frequency. Okay? So if you consume 2,000 calories. Let me do some magic over here so I got some room. Some more magic over here, maybe. Nope, not gonna mess with that. So I can't pull just that. So if you if you eat 2,000 calories, it doesn't matter if it's split into 3 meals or 6 meals, okay? The total energy that your body uses to digest that food is the same. You're not burning more calories by eating more often, you're just spreading the same burn across meals. But despite research showing meal frequency makes no difference in fat loss, people still believed it. So it keeps getting repeated over and over. And of course, as we know, if something does keep getting repeated, we know it as truth. And of course, people believe it because they look at the physiques of the people making these claims. You know, the IFBB pros. Whoops. I mean, the least I can do is get their dumbass acronym right? Least I can do. The IFBB pros. It's so funny now. We all know these people in the social medias. You know, the YouTubes, the TikToks, the InstaFace, whatever, right? And they have it in their bio, IFBB pro, and then their name, right? So funny to me. And for years, I had on Facebook, I had my name, it said J, not IFBB Pro Horn. So funny. So funny. And I would have people in the gym. This is when I trained at this club here in Vegas, and it was like a 50,000 square foot gym. And they'd go, hey Horn, you're still not an IFBB Pro, are you? I'm like, nope, still not an IFBB Pro. Anyway, super funny. I love trolling. Trolling's fun, you know. I know some of you guys like trolling too, with some of those comments that you make. But so it came from the research, and then these guys hijacked it, and they're like, ooh, this is it. So those physiques, these people look like this. And this is what you have to remember, you guys. Because these are the people who keep spouting off and repeating the bullshit. But these physiques, they look like that despite the meal frequency that they're doing. So they look like it despite it, not because of it, right? We have to really understand this. And like most things in fitness, it's correlative, it's not causative. So they look like this because of other things, right? So in most cases, their physiques are a result of their drug addiction, not their chicken and broccoli in their Tupperware every 2 hours. So you guys, you got to be careful when listening to Kevin the Druggie. Just because Kevin the Druggie is big, it doesn't mean he knows what the fuck he's talking about, okay? Now, what about muscle growth? Eating more often doesn't boost your metabolism or increase fat loss. That part is for sure a myth, okay? Even though it keeps, I mean, still today, 2026. It's still, people still repeat this stuff, okay? But when it comes to muscle growth, meal distribution, it can matter. So getting around 4 to 5 protein feedings in a day can help support muscle protein synthesis, okay? But it needs to come from complete proteins with enough leucine to properly stimulate that response. And that's what actually turns on muscle growth. So protein frequency every 4 to 5 hours, give or take, it can play a role in muscle, but not for boosting metabolism like people think. But guys, don't miss the woods for the trees here, okay? This meal frequency stuff, it will always be secondary to other factors. So what actually matters for fat loss? What actually matters for fat loss? 1, total daily calories, okay? 2, total daily protein, and then of course, we cannot leave out consistency, you guys. Now look, your body doesn't care how often you eat. It really, it doesn't. It's not on some weird timer, right? It cares about how much you eat in a day, okay? Each day, summation of days. Your metabolism, it doesn't speed up just because you eat more often. The thermic effect of food is based on total intake, not frequency. So whether you eat 2 meals or 6 meals, fat loss comes down to total caloric intake, all right? Now, of course, protein really matters because what kind of weight that you lose, we want to lose fat, not muscle. We want to lose fat. So what weight that you lose is dictated by the macronutrients, largely dictated by that. So we want protein up there. So calories and protein are the primary driver of results, not meal timing, okay? So, and this is also true for muscle growth, okay? The primary driver, again, total calories and total daily protein. So the question is there an optimal eating pattern? What is optimal? Because you have frequent eaters, 6 to 8 meals, you have moderate eaters, and then you have low frequency, 1 to 3 fasting. Is there one that gives us the best results? That's the question. No. All of them work perfectly fine. There's no magical frequency. The best one is the one that you can stick to consistently. You can eat like a bodybuilder, okay? You can have your 8.5 meals a day in Tupperware. You can do intermittent fasting, or you can eat like a normal human being. It doesn't matter. What matters most is total caloric intake and total protein intake. Everything else is secondary. All right. Now, if you guys need help with this, with food, join my community. All right, Natty Aesthetics, top link in the description. I help you guys with all of this, okay? So we dial in your nutrition. Of course, we have muscle growth programs as well. We have weekly coaching calls. So a lot of people need help with food, all right? That is the primary issue with a lot of my clients, most of them. It's dialing in the food, okay? It's not too difficult, but having a second pair of eyes on your nutrition is going to really, really help you, okay? So top link, tap it, let's get it. Otherwise, you don't have to eat every 2 to 3 hours, guys, okay? You don't need to do that. You know what we call that? We call that bodybuilding bullshit.
Hell yeah!